Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I'm going to call this video uh, cutting half and then mirroring. I don't know if I'm going to call it that, but that's what I'm going to do. It's a pretty cool twisted object, and there's a look at what it's going to be. I went ahead and put in a black box afterwards. All I did was take a rectangle, go ahead and rotate it 45 degrees. And then with your shape tool and get rounded corners, hold down your control button and do those two corners. Then control D and make a duplicate while holding down your control button and do something like that. So it's the, you know what, if you didn't hold down your control button, you could still hit E. Put C on your keyboard and it'll center it. And that's really too close together, so I'm going to move it up. Then I'm going to grab those two and I'm going to go to Effects and I'm going to go to Blend and I'm going to blend them just 5 times. And I get that right there. You could blend them a lot more, but for the video, it's going to be a lot less cutting. I would strongly suggest to select it all and go to Object and break the blend apart. And then I'd go in and go Control G and group it. Then I would zoom in. In the old days, when I would do something like this, I would cut both sides. But I'm not going to cut both sides. I'm actually going to hold down my Alt key and draw some lines. I find it easier to go to the hardest spot and move upwardly. And then you've got that right there. Now I'm going to remember that this is grouped together, so I can take, let me use a different color this time. Let's use that burnt orange. And I'm going to fill that in, and that in. And because the red lines are a group, I can just select that and group that together. And as you can see, I can move them out of the way. Now I'm going to get the Smart Fill again, but I'm just going to do a white, and I'm going to fill that in, and that in. Of course, you can't see it, so we'll bring in a black box. And because I've got the orange grouped, I can take, you know what, I missed a white. I can, because I'm not getting all the red line, I'm not going to select them. I'm only going to select the white line. So I'm going to group them together. We can actually move this out of the way now. And because this is a group, I can do them all at the same time. And I'm going to use the interactive fill tool. And I'm just going to put a little dark to make it look like it's going behind that side of the ribbon. And maybe make it like that. And do the same thing to this with the interactive fill tool. But put darkness on that corner. That's too much. That's good enough. Now, move this back and then group this together, Control G, Control D, and mirror it both directions. Now, I haven't figured out how you could do it a better way, but you can just nudge this over. And then you could always zoom in to see how close you got, and I'm pretty close. So it looks like the darkness is going where it should be. I might like the blue better, but they both look pretty good. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, I did a little bit of darkness on the white one there, but they're both pretty good little graphic. Anyway, hope that gave you some tips, and thank you for watching.